All right, today we're going to do something a little different, a bit of a structural analysis. We're going to take one single, powerful sentence from a source called Yahudi Murti Puja or Gomans, and we're going to break down exactly how it's put together, piece by piece.
So let's just dive right in. The core idea here is actually pretty simple, but it's incredibly powerful. A single sentence can do a lot more than this one thing. It can bundle multiple claims, multiple ideas, into one neat little package. And our job today? It's to unpack it.
So this is it. This is the exact sentence from the source that's going to be our focus. We're going to deconstruct this single line. Now, it's really important to get this straight. We're not analyzing whether these claims are true or not. Nope, we're more like sentence architects today. We're looking at the structure of the sentence itself. How is this thing built?
So, let's get started. Think of it like we're looking at the blueprints of a house. We're not worried about the color of the paint. We just want to see how the foundation, the walls, and the roof all connect to each other.
Okay, every good analysis needs a starting point, right? And when you're looking at a sentence, that starting point is almost always the subject. In other words, who or what is this sentence actually about?
And boom, there it is. According to the source text, the subject is Jews. This single word is the anchor for the entire sentence. All the information that comes next is directly attached to this one subject.
And just to be super clear, the subject is simply the who or what the sentence is talking about. So now that we've got our anchor identified, let's look at what's being said about it.
Okay, now we get to see how this thing is built. This sentence doesn't just name a subject and stop, it immediately starts making an assertion. So what's the very first claim we run into?
Here we go. The first claim is hate idol worshippers. You can see exactly how this phrase connects right back to the subject we just pointed out. It forms the first complete idea inside this larger sentence.
Now here's where it gets really interesting, because we can actually categorize this claim. Think about it. This isn't about an action someone is taking, it's an assertion about an internal state, a feeling or a belief. So we can call this an assertion of belief.
But the sentence doesn't stop there, does it? There's another piece of information being thrown in. So let's go ahead and isolate that second claim the source is making. And there it is. Eat beef. This is the second assertion, and notice, it's also attached to that very same subject we started with, Jews.
But this one's different from the first claim. This is all about a physical behavior, something a person does. So we can categorize this one as an assertion of action. It's about behavior, not belief.
And seeing them side by side like this really makes it pop. On the left, you have the assertion of belief, that internal state. And on the right, the assertion of action, an external behavior. The source has literally fused two completely different types of claims together and pinned them on the same subject.
So, this brings us to the really crucial question. How does the source manage to connect these two very different claims and make them sound like one seamless statement?
Well, it uses a formula that's actually super simple, but really effective. Step 1, identify a subject. Step 2, assign a belief to that subject. Step 3, assign an action to that same subject. And the final step, the glue that holds it all together, just link them with one of the simplest words we have, and.
And this, right here, is why this kind of analysis is so important. It gives you the ability to see the scaffolding of a statement. It's a skill that helps you understand how information is packaged and presented to you, totally separate from what the information actually is.
So here's a little toolkit you can take with you. The next time you come across a statement from any source, try this. First, find the subject. Then, pull apart each claim that's being made about it, and pay close attention to the little words like and or but that are linking them together. It helps you see the skeleton hiding just beneath the surface.
And that leaves us with one final big question to think about. By using this very simple structure, what is the overall effect of linking an identity, a belief, and an action all together in one single seamless phrase? That is a really powerful question to consider. Thanks for digging into this with me.